Hello. Tonight we're gonna do a reading, and I'm just trying to figure out how to word it on this. Thank you for the comment. In Mexico, there was like a comment, what are the aliens in Mexico paper mache or were they real? So I looked up the headlines, like I just Googled the headlines. And well, first, if you like to read, I'd highly recommend all of Dolores books. And one of them, I think, is Return to the Starship or Return to the Starseed. I think it's her very first book. She talks about this. So what I'm thinking, so yeah, that goes without saying. What I'm thinking is, what is this a prep for or a distraction for? So the CIA already released the confidential papers, and they're out, and they said they were going to pretend there was a hoax, or like the aliens came back in World War II. There's like a whole plan. Oh, by the way, these are all opinions, no facts here. Do your own research. I'm not a doctor or a teacher or a lawyer, but I have a lot of opinions. No, I'm just kidding. So, no, I'm not kidding. But the point is like, my guess is this is a prep for something, whether it's real or not. They're just trying to get a temperature check to see what other nonsense people are going to buy. Like that F-50 bomber or whatever it is that was flying, allegedly. It's not the alleged that it was flying over. The allegedly is like that it crashed and there's there's nothing there. So I'm trying to figure out how to ask, like, what are they trying to get the temperature for? Like, how much bullshit will people believe? Is it too crazy? I mean, if you've studied 1 second of propaganda and persuasion, it's like right out of the textbooks. So what I really want to know is like, what's the end game? And it might be more than like just one reading, because what I'll do right now is I'm just going to do a yes, no, and see if what happened in Hawaii is connected to this, because I've seen a few ladies, actually I'd highly recommend them. There's like 900 kids missing. Like next week we're probably going to get us, and I haven't done a reading on that, but there are 900 children missing. And I don't know what to say about it. I mean, you can check the Oprah, or go into the opera. But are they doing this? This is just like a temperature. I feel like this is a temperature check. Are they doing it and it's connected to what happened to Hawaii? Hawaii sounded like a land grab, but it was also a kid grab. I mean, if 900, and if they come out next week and say, oh, sorry, we counted wrong, don't be surprised. But like, I don't know if anyone knows anyone there. Oh, actually, can you ask him if that's true? Like, I don't know what's true or not, that they are missing or they're not missing. I guess I could just ask. So the long story short of this reading is like, I already did it and I didn't press record or something. So I'm just trying to figure out how to ask it, because it's a small part of a much bigger picture, I'm guessing. So to start unraveling the bigger picture, we have to start somewhere. So if Hawaii was a baby grab or a kid grab and a land grab, are they all working together, like the same people in Hawaii working the same people in Mexico, same people in South Carolina? I don't know. I know this is so much bigger, so I don't know how to, I guess what I could do is just ask, well, I guess what we could do is just ask, if they are real, the mummies, that's really sad. I mean, these are like, they have little families, they have a life. And there are stories, actually, the Indians or the Native Americans in Southwest America, like the Four Corners, they have so many stories passed down through the ancestors of like aliens coming to, I don't even like calling them aliens. I'm just gonna call them like our neighbors from the sky. I am babbling because I really just don't even know how to ask this because I don't really know what I'm looking for. What I want to know is like, what is the end game of the kid moving? Like, what's the end game there? They're just gonna like move kids around for another 100 years and we're all gonna pretend we didn't see it or something? I mean, in my defense, I was only 0, but I don't really know. I feel like that's where I want to go, is into that, but I should do something like check in on Ghislaine. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'll probably edit all of that out, but I want to check in on Ghislaine. There's something. Or actually, I could just check my list and see what I need to do. What I need to do readings on that aren't private. Oh, all right. I wanted to do some Scientology stuff because I just was watching Leah Remini, or whoever, she left, and she's awesome. She's a little firecracker. Let's do it on, all right, let's do this. I feel like I should stop this and start all over because the other thing I feel like is just temperature check. I don't even really want to read on it because I just feel like they're checking the public's response to this so they can do some other crazy stuff. So I don't really want to read on it, but I highly recommend reading the Dolores Cannon book. And I want to say it's like no, that's a different one. It's something about the starship, or Return to the Starship, I think. But I was just watching Leah Remini. I'll pause this and then start over, so